Okay, so day 10. My name's Kaya. I've bought a Vauxhall Vivaro to convert into a camper so that I can live in it and travel the world. Today we are insulating. So in the spaces where I've got enough room to fit this, I will be popping that down there, and any gaps that can't be filled with this, I will be using the dial recycled plastic. We're going to finish the little edges on the flooring so that's perfect, and that's one job completely finished. And if we've got any time left, we're going to carry on making the cupboard above the bulkhead and start looking at sizing the walls out. So that's the plan for today. I have had another disaster, of course. So it was pretty cold the other night. I went for a drive, I went to the cinema with my wee brother, and as I was driving home, a light came on the dashboard. So that is a glow plug warning. It is solid, so it's not flashing, so it's not like an urgent job, but it is just another thing to add to the pile of jobs that need doing before I can start really taking the van places. So that can't be fixed until the injector seal's fixed, which means I'm going to need to take a week where I can't drive the van at all, so that every day I can cover the carbonated area with some Coca-Cola to try and sort of get rid of that build-up. So I'm not sure when that's going to be, but that is the plan. So once that's done, Ben, the mechanic who came last week, can then fix the injector seals, and then after that I can then get the glow plug sorted. So there's a plan in action. I don't know how much any of this is going to cost. We live to find out. So yeah, fingers crossed. So this is just me cutting down to shape and size some of the wall insulation. It's from Kingspan. It was free off Marketplace, and it'll do the job for now. Yeah, I hate touching it though, hence the gloves. Before anyone comes at me, because I can see you all typing in the comments, this is temporary insulation. I managed to get this for free off Facebook Marketplace, and as I've mentioned before, I am doing this on a budgety budget. So rather than gluing this down, what we're doing is we're going to put some plywood over the top so that'll hold the insulation in, and then I can then remove that at some point in the future and replace it with the dial recycled plastic eventually. But for now, this is what I've got, this is what I can afford to do, and this is what I'm doing. So before you come for me, just bear that in mind. So yeah, next step is we've decided, rather than insulating everything and then trying to plywood, we're going to do it panel by panel. So we're going to do this panel first, then go up to the next one, and hopefully just do that as we go around the van. This one didn't have a panel to start with, so we're going to have to pattern it out from scratch, which is going to be a bit difficult because obviously the door and everything is on this side. So that's the next plan, is to try and get a good pattern for this so we can obviously cover this up nicely. We're going to do it in two sections, bottom half and top half. The top half I've already got a pattern for, so I'm just going to copy that, or potentially just use the one that was in there. I'm going to have a look at it and see if it's in any kind of good nick. But yeah, let's do. So I had a bit of spare foam knocking about, so I've just basically decided to use this as a pattern piece. Reason being is it was too difficult to pattern with straight up wood, so this was a bit more flexible for the space that we had. And so this is just us patterning it out and making sure we got all the edges right. And what Beardy then did is he used the template to cut out on a bit of wood to make the section. Then we will brush it with hailstones. So yeah, obviously the best day to working in the van. Right. Okay, so we have cut this section out to fit in here. and we're going to bolt it to the existing bolt holes that we've got. So what we're going to do first is pop all of these out so that we've got somewhere we know is going to be safe to secure the panel onto and isn't going to go through any sort of electricals or whatever. So yeah, that's the next step. I'm not going to lie, I had an absolute nightmare getting these out. I ended up using a kitchen knife for some of them, so I didn't film too much of it because it was a bit of a stress. So this is the old panel that was taken out of this section. So what we did was we were originally going to put this up, and then as we started to put it up we realised it'd be better with some new plywood. So what we did was we just used as a template, and this is the new version going in now. And as you can see, it's a perfect fit. Yeah. So we've just drilled this in temporarily until we can get it fully done next weekend, because I need to buy some new bolts for it. But yeah. This is another thing that we had to fix today. So as you can see, this light had come disconnected to this. I'm not sure if someone's knocked it or if one of the local kids has just been banging at it. So Beard is taking it off and he's going to pop it back on now. So that is one less job to worry about as well. What we are also going to do is, previously it was sort of blocking the car reg or the van reg, so he's going to mount it a little bit higher so it's not blocking my reg plate, which was a worry of mine. Obviously it's past MOT like that, but still just a bit of a worry, so I prefer everything to be done as good as possible. Ta-da! Excellent. So that's where we've left it for today. So the floor is completed perfectly and the panels are cut to size, ready to be bolted on next weekend. Amazing.